Hello, what's up fellas, and welcome back to another Reaper video. Today I am playing airsoft at the factory, and together with one of my other sniper operatives have a special task. We are not part of the capture the flag group. We're not a part of the two teams. We are two separate snipers meant to cause chaos and mayhem.
For this gameplay, I'm using my Silverback SRS and Tokyo Marui MK23 with 0.48 gram BBs. Now, unfortunately, at the beginning of the game, I forgot to turn on my scope cam, so I'm gonna have to zoom in manually off of my head cam. But this will be only for a couple of shots. After my first victim, I decided to move up to try and take out enemies in the main hallway. It seems the enemy player has spotted me, and now he's trying to aim towards me, since that is an enemy sniper that is in one of the teams trying to capture each other's flag. He just tried to take a shot at me, so I decided to pull back, retreat, and relocate. Unfortunately, this didn't work out too well for me. Here's to the shortest lifespan I've ever had in a game ever. Yep. After realizing that our sniper ops respawn was way too close to the entire battlefield, we decided to move it, and after I respawned, have started making my way behind the one of the team's respawn and base, so I could get a little bit more action from when they are coming out of their respawn and back into the game by trying to make a few sneaky attacks. Right now I can already look through this little building here and see the enemy respawn area, where the enemy players or of one of the factions usually gather up to get back into the game when the siren sounds off. I take up a hide position and await enemy players to go through the left door of the main hallway. A long time goes by and I see absolutely no action, so I decide to move into the main hallway. Maybe I can catch some players by surprise.
Hit!
And I end up being taken out by the only player that stood behind to defend their flag in this area. A couple of respawns later, I decide to try and go back to that same old enemy base that you have seen before, but with making a couple of stops along the way to, well, why not take advantage and pick off a couple of their players. After taking down the enemy player, it was time to move and change positions. because after he goes back into respawn, he can tell his teammates exactly where I was, and it's not a good thing to stay in the same place. After the respawn, the same guy comes back into the same position. My BBs are falling a little bit short and hitting the wall right in front of me.
Let me tell you, folks, that's no place to hide. Not at all. No way, Jose.
Next, I make my way behind one of the enemy bases and establish myself a high position to have a much better overview on their movements, and I can engage them if necessary. The players are confused because they know that their enemy players have left this area and don't know what is taking their ranks down. A few minutes go by and it's time for me to change position because these guys know that I shot them in the back and they're gonna come looking for me. So it's best that I move into the main hallway and try to find a good spot to put myself. I was thinking about moving up on this platform over here, but I actually, as I was approaching this ladder thing, I saw another player from the other team getting really close. So I decided to move inside this tunnel system and wait him out.
Nope.
The situation was getting heated, but luckily I have found this hole in the ceiling of this tunnel system through which I could crawl out and change my position, because there was still that issue with the enemy player from the other team that I saw that I came into this tunnel system in the first place. After a little while, I hear some fumbling in the background, and I can see the enemy player walking right out. Don't know what happened or why he's gone away, but he seems to be taken down. But I haven't noticed anyone coming in or any noise being made of him getting shot. so I was a bit confused. In the meantime, I've changed position so I could have a little better overview on the enemy players coming into the main hallway on the other side of this tunnel system.
Mort! Bravo!
Remember that guy that just walked away randomly? Yeah, he was taken out by his enemy player, and now he took me down too. He snuck in behind me and I didn't even notice. Well, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave a like if you do, and subscribe if you want to see more content like this one. Don't forget to share it to your friends, they might also like these videos. And see you on the next video or out on the field.